Hey guys, this is What to Watch with Bobby, and I'm your host Bobby, and today we are going to be reviewing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows. In Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows, the Turtles face a new challenge when Shredder escapes from custody and joins forces with Baxter Stockman, a mad scientist who plans to use the serum to take over the world. Along for the ride are Bebop and Rocksteady, two dim-witted henchmen who provide plenty of muscle. Luckily, the Turtles have their own allies in April O'Neil, Vernon Fenwick, and Casey Jones, a hockey-masked vigilante. As the pizza-loving heroes prepare for battle, the notorious Krang also emerges to pose an even greater threat. And I really didn't like the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, so I really wasn't excited for this one. And I was correct not to be very excited, because this movie is not very good. Let's start with the good before we get to the bad. To start, I really like the Turtles in this movie. They all have different personalities. Donatello is the smartest turtle of the bunch, Leonardo is the leader, Michelangelo is the somewhat dumb but also very athletic turtle, and Raphael is the bulky, tough turtle. And all four of them really carried this movie. This movie also has some really great action. The great special effects and cinematography really help these scenes pop out. My favorite action scene of the entire movie is one where they're skydiving and they land on a cargo plane. I think it's just so cool. Alright, on to the flaws. To start, most of the acting in this movie is pretty terrible. Megan Fox was absolutely awful as April O'Neil. She just looked bored throughout the entire movie, which is terrible because she's such a big character. Stephen Amell was also terrible as Casey Jones. The director was trying to make this character funny, but he turned out to be just really whiny and annoying. Also, Casey Jones was just forced into the movie and he really did not need to be there. But the two characters that really annoyed me were Bebop and Rocksteady. They're two criminals that drink this magic serum that turns them into their spirit animal. For instance, Bebop is turned into a warthog and Rocksteady is turned into a rhinoceros. I bet if I drank some of that serum, I'd turn into something awesome, like a bear or a lion. Really? This movie is also just incredibly messy. There are points in this movie where I literally had no clue what was going on, and that is not good. Overall, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows is a sloppy sequel that really isn't all that entertaining. On the What to Watch report card, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows gets a D+. Be sure to subscribe to DreamWorks TV and click right here for my review for Alice Through the Looking Glass. This has been What to Watch with Bobby. Have a nice day. In Alice Through the Looking Glass, after slipping through a mirror, Alice finds herself back in Wonderland with the White Queen, the Cheshire Cat, the White Rabbit, Tweedledee, and Tweedledum.